All Toronto Raptors fans know that the Raptors struggle with backup point guard play. Coming into this NBA season, Raptors fans thought that Malachi Flynn would take a step up from last year's rookie season and produce at a high level, backing up Fred VanVleet. But it hasn't been like that this season. Flynn has struggled to score the ball and has only scored in double digits once this whole season, which came against the Charlotte Hornets a couple of games ago, where he scored 10 points, had 3 assists and 3 blocks. Other than that, Malachi Flynn has been extremely inefficient all season long and has been put out of the rotation several times by coach Nick Nurse. Toronto native Dalano Banton has come onto the scene and stolen minutes and the spotlight from Malachi Flynn, and is producing at a high level for the Toronto Raptors. After a strong start to his rookie campaign, Dalano Banton was slowly put out in the rotation and sent back to the G-League, where he had monster performances for the 905. He once then returned to the rotation and played great against the Charlotte Hornets and Chicago Bulls. So who should the Raptors look to keep as their backup point guard for the near future? Let's find out. Malachi Flynn and Dalano Banton both possess several qualities that they can bring forth to the Toronto Raptors in order to help them win and bring scoring and energy off the bench. Before we get into this video, just a friendly reminder to subscribe to the channel to never miss out on a Toronto Raptors video. Now let's get back into the video. During Dalano Banton's time with the Raptors 905, Banton averaged 27.4 points, 5 assists, 7.5 rebounds and 1.4 steals in 8 games. During these games, he improved his mid-range and 3-point shooting, which gave him a massive confidence boost going forward. Malachi Flynn this season is having major struggles, only averaging 2.8 points and shooting 35% from the field and 27% from 3-point range. He has been kicked out the rotation several times. Malachi Flynn's struggles have been much more detrimental to the team compared to Dalano Banton. Malachi this season hasn't yet shown what made him Rookie of the Month last season. He has lost his intensity and is struggling shooting from the field. Dalano Banton fits more with this team, and now we're going to go into why he should stay in the rotation for the rest of the season. As stated before, Dalano Banton was in the rotation early in the season. He provided great energy and had immaculate length and could guard 1 through 5 on any given night. Banton could also handle the ball and run the offense of a team and could blow by anyone guarding him. It looked like Banton was going to stay in the rotation for the rest of the season, but after a few bad games, he was left out as teams figured out how to guard him and stop him in the offense. Banton was the 46th overall pick in this year's draft and was a very raw player coming in, and once teams figured him out, his weaknesses were exposed. He lacked a 3-point shot and finishing around the rim was dropped dramatically. With the Raptors 905, Dalano Banton's jump shot is looking a lot more fluent and is showing a lot more confidence on the court on the offensive end. If there's one thing for sure, the Raptors development team will continue to help Dalano Banton improve and to make sure he gets the opportunity he deserves for the Toronto Raptors. Banton has so much potential as he is a raw prospect, a 6'9" guard, has great basketball IQ and is surrounded by a great development team in Toronto. He has also had experience in the Raptors 905 in the G-League and has also gotten some time in the actual NBA and is backing up Freddie All-Star VanVleet. If Banton continues to work and train on his game and take in information from surrounding leaders in the organization, Banton's potential can be a future All-Star, or at least a starting point guard or a great rotational piece for a great team. Banton fits in perfectly with the Toronto Raptors. He's a versatile wing who can handle the ball and is able to switch on to all 5 players on the offensive end. He is also the modern guard for the modern NBA, and if he cleans up his mistakes and his weaknesses, He will be a great guard and player for the Toronto Raptors moving forward in the future, and may become the starting point guard. Now, looking at Malachi Flynn, he is a more traditional point guard of the modern NBA, and is a great shooter and ball handler, and is a pesky defender on the defensive end. But this year he is lacking all the things that he is great in, and that's why he has earned himself on the bench. Being sent down to the G-League also worked out wonders for Malachi Flynn, as against the Charlotte Hornets he had his best game of the season, scoring in double digits. Malachi Flynn does deserve a second chance, but maybe not with the Toronto Raptors, as he doesn't fit the system and is not a long, versatile guard / wing who could handle the rock and play defense from 1 through 5. The Toronto Raptors have probably made up their decision for their point guard for the future, and it's Dalano Banton, as he is able to guard 1 through 5, is a versatile defender, can handle the rock at 6'9", and is a great finisher around the ring, and is looking to develop his game. Malachi also slows down the ball for the Toronto Raptors on the offensive end, and for a team that has little shooting, the offense cannot be stagnant, and every time Banton gets the ball off a defensive rebound, he is always looking to push the ball and get quick, easy buckets. Banton provides so much energy from this team as soon as he gets in, compared to Malachi Flynn, who is slow and methodical. The Toronto Raptors will most likely move on from Malachi Flynn and try to package him up in a trade to get some much needed scoring for this team. Dalano Banton is the future of the Toronto Raptors, and the Raptors should definitely look to continue to develop him. Those are my reasons why Dalano Banton is the future point guard of the Toronto Raptors. If you enjoyed this video, go check out some other videos on the channel. We'll be posting NBA content with a main focus of the Toronto Raptors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.